So actually, I think people need to come out of their own direct space right now. And, you know, there are a lot of things you could do if you go to Port Harcourt, Delta State. There's just too many of these processes that are broken. There are a lot of verticals in oil and gas, in supply chain, and so many verticals in so many industries across our entire sector, where you could just go into that particular industry and see a big problem where you can just embed financial service and be very successful. You don't have to do the same thing Sola is doing or the other guy is doing.
Why did you choose this problem to solve?
For me, it's quite personal, right? So a few years ago, I was trying to go for my MBA, right? And I had this question you get asked, you know, Stanford JSB, and the question is, what is most important to you and why? Do you understand? And for the first time, I wanted to be honest with that question. I thought to myself, like, I'm going to actually answer this question very honestly. And it took me about 3-4 months to sort of like come up with an answer. And it became that I wanted to spend a decade or two of my time figuring out how to make economic prosperity possible. Right, so that was going to be the thing I was going to work on for the next 10 to 20 years.
Right.
And I thought to myself, and after writing the entire essay, I said, maybe I don't even need to go to an MBA. Maybe I can actually do that right here. And that became a problem I became obsessed with for like 3 years.
Right.
And I became very obsessed with that problem. And I started figuring out what would it look like to work on this problem. And that's how I came up with the solutions. These are the things that can enable prosperity, right? And I'm going to work on the entrepreneurship piece of it.
Right.
And I started asking myself, what does that even mean? Like, I can tell you I want to enable entrepreneurship. That doesn't mean anything. Anybody can say that, but what would that look like? That means commerce, that means financial services, that means all of these things that sort of like opens the door for new people that are looking to start a business and grow their business.
Right. So did you do the MBA eventually?
I did
You
not.
did not?